So here we have the BMW M3 automatic on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with those lovely 20-inch alloys, tinted windows as well. And if we get a bit nearer to the car, you'll see that it also has a carbon fibre roof just there. What we're going to do is start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got those 4 tailpipes there, reversing sensors, and then plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way around, and it's a great looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think as well we'll see the interior from this exterior point of view. Both seats are electronically adjustable. You can see the driver's seat's also got 2 different memory settings. You get this wonderful full leather interior with the M3 badging embossed on both the driver and passenger seats, and even the seatbelt colouring to match as well. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard of this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, first of all, we've got the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, then the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. You can see the total mass of the car in the middle there, 1,534. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy information. And then directly above that, you can see there's a digital readout for the speedometer that doubles up against the normal readout. And then just inside the rev counter section, it will show you what gear this car is currently in. As it's an automatic, it shows that we're in P for park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls and voice activation for the satellite navigation and the phone. So for example, you can hit that button and ask it to take you to a particular location, or you can ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. We then have these paddles, so the minus on this side, the plus on the other, that's so that you can change gear manually on this automatic gearbox, just for a slightly sportier feel. Over in the center, we have the satellite navigation screen for the car. So this is BMW's professional nav. So start from the navigation first of all. There's a full video showing how this works on both our website and our Facebook page. But as you can see, it's an extra wide, very, very clear screen. It's very easy to use. All of the buttons, all the movement I'm making at the moment, it's all being done using the BMW iDrive system, which is this dial just here. So you can twist this, it pushes down, it moves to the right, to the left, up and down as well. And you can see you've got certain buttons there that you can access menus directly, like satellite navigation or your map or your home screen menu, which is where we are at the moment. It also is a touch screen, so you can move it this way if you wish to, and you can actually change the order of things. So if you want that there and you want the satellite navigation across here, you can customize it to suit you. So when it comes to music in this car, first of all, you can see that we have got the radio, which we're on at the moment. This car has got DAB radio, FM and AM as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. We've got the CD player. We can pair up a phone and listen to music via Bluetooth audio, and we've got a USB input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. And on top of all of that, this car has got a reversing camera. So you can see the image on the right there is a full color reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image on screen. Then on the left hand side, we actually have a visual guide for the parking sensors themselves. So it does make it very, very easy to park this car. Working our way down, we have the CD player and then dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car, fan speed up and down from here. That button will turn the air conditioning on, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed for you. Press auto again and you'll go back to your previous setting. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat with 3 different heat settings on each. Below that, we have the USB input, a cubbyhole section just here with a 12-volt charging socket. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, and then to the right of that we got these buttons just here. This will enable us to customize the car setup. So first of all, this turns on and off the parking sensors. But then we come to these buttons just here. So this one is the steering. So you can have comfort, sport, or sport plus steering. The next button up from that was the suspension. And again, same sort of settings. Comfort if you don't want it too firm, sport, sport plus for extra firm. And then there's the engine itself, which is the exhaust Note 2. So efficient, sport, or sport plus. So you can really customize this car to your own liking. The last thing I wanted to talk about briefly is the exhaust on this car. So I've opened the window so that you can better hear it, but it's a fantastic sounding exhaust, and I'm going to show you that now. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.